Hey, what's up, guys? So, how did I go from 180 pounds down to 150 and gain a fair amount, I wouldn't say a ton, but a fair amount of muscle? That's what we're going to talk about today. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy what I have in store for you.
One day things will turn around for better.
Okay, guys, so if you guys know me personally or have known me before I started doing a lot of music stuff, you know that I, at one point, was not, I wouldn't say I was super, big, but I was overweight. I was definitely in the category of overweight for most of my life. And it's something that, personally, I struggled with it a lot. I don't want to go too personally in depth here, but I know for a fact that I was having a hard time with where I was at this past year, around this time now, but around March of this year, I don't know what hit me. I was doing a lot of research, trying to learn as much as I could about eating healthy, exercising, what I needed to do to make a complete change in my life, and I just did a lot. I looked up stuff for hours one night before bed, and I woke up the next morning and decided, you know what? Today's the day. And that was on March 3rd, 2019. Right here, I have a picture of what I looked like back then. I took a picture on that day because I knew that I was gonna make a change, and I was dedicated. I decided this is the day everything changes for me. And first I had to choose, well, how do I want to eat over the next few months? And this was really a key component into my weight loss overall. So I looked up tons of different diets, what might work for me, what might work for others. But I ended up choosing to try out keto because it was so different. So I chose keto, which is, if you don't know what keto is, low carb, high fat. You're eating a ton of saturated fats, things like that, and your body loses, it stops burning carbs for energy and starts burning fat for energy. Now, everybody's body works differently. It's one of the things that I learned throughout this experience, and I did keto for about 4 months, but I will get into what happened in those 4 months later, because I also had to choose a workout routine. This is all on March 3rd. So the workout routine that I decided to go with was called Strong Lifts 5x5. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it, but it's a very simple routine. You just need a barbell to get it, and a couple weights to get it done. And I went with this because I wanted to just try something 3 days a week and keep it consistent. And the routine itself wasn't very intense, and I got used to it very quickly. And I noticed that within the first couple months of me eating completely differently, doing keto, and with me lifting 3 times a week, I was losing weight very quickly. Now, that is not always an amazing thing, because if you lose weight too quickly, you'll be losing muscle as well. And I would say I did lose a fair amount of muscle in the process, but it was all a learning experience. It was all a lot of fun. Yeah, losing muscle is fun, but that's beside the point. So basically, a big thing happened about 4 months into this journey. Now, it's December now when I'm recording this, and this was back in March. So a big thing happened 4 months into this journey, so that would be beginning of July, that really halted my progress for a bit. And that one thing was keto stopped working. And at first, I was feeling great every single day. I was, you could definitely feel a difference, like when your body's producing ketones for energy as opposed to eating carbohydrates. But keto just went to the curb, and I was eating the exact same, and I kid you not, the exact same every day. Maybe not completely exact, but I was eating mostly the same foods every day. So, I don't know what happened, but I went to work one day, and I could not manage to stand very much. I was having trouble walking around. They wanted to know if they could send me home. I said no. Who's gonna do my job here, I worked at Carowinds at the time, so it's, it's hot outside. I'm walking around. And once I got to my venue that I was running sound at, I was having trouble walking around for the day. And so I stayed in one spot for the day, left, got home, and said, guys, I don't know if I'm coming in tomorrow. I think I need to see a doctor. I did that, got blood work taken, and they told me that keto was probably the cause of it, because my blood work all looked 100% perfect. And that was thanks to, I was in good health, but I didn't have any energy. My body wasn't producing enough energy to keep me on my feet while I was at work. And I needed that. So I obviously, at this point, have made a dietary change again. And I'm going just straight whole foods. I track what I eat, and I make sure that I'm staying within my boundaries, so that way I can look and feel the way I want to. And I feel phenomenal. So what have I been doing the past 5 months? Because it's been 9 months since I started this diet. I've been eating whole foods, brown rice, whole grain bread, not as much, quite as much processed food, a lot of natural stuff, and cooking for myself. The cafeteria here at Catawba sometimes has options that I can eat, sometimes does not, and that's okay, because I've made it work. And so right now I'm at a solid 150 pounds. I look completely different. You know what? I'll throw a progress picture up right here. And I am on my way to the body that I always wanted, I guess. It feels good to know I made this progress, and I really, honestly, just want to say that if fitness is something that you're trying to do, if you've struggled with body image your whole life, I did too. I struggled really, really hard with how I looked, and I would look in the mirror at myself in high school and think, man, what am I doing? If you've ever felt that way, just know that it just takes teaching yourself. It just takes research and knowledge and commitment, dedication, discipline. I know that's a lot of words that I just said all at once, but disciplining yourself and doing, committing yourself to a routine that you can fit for the rest of your life. Not doing keto because it's going to work for you for 2 months, you're going to lose 20 pounds, and then you're going to gain it back. Something that you can really change. The food I make and the food that I get, the food that I eat, tastes and feels amazing. I mean, once I'm doing all of this stuff with the organic food and everything, I'm not minding that it's a change in lifestyle. People offer me all kinds of crazy processed food. I haven't had fast food in a very long time, and while fast food tastes good, yes, it very much does. It's very convenient too. I don't have a need for it. And I enjoy thoroughly the way that I eat and the way that my body works now. And the way I look, I feel great. I'm still not at the exact point I want to be at, but I think I've made a ton of great progress. And just know that anybody can do this. Anybody can. Hard work, dedication, and discipline. And just no matter how you choose to go about your fitness journey that you go on, just know that I used to look like this, and now I look like this, and one day I'll look like this. So I hope that helps you out a little bit. And if you have any questions for me, comment down below. I will 100% reply to your comment and get back to you. And if there's anything else you would like to talk about, anything you'd like to see, also throw that in the comments down below. Listen to Even Humans Get Hurt in Questions. They're my 2 debut singles. They're on this channel. There's a music video for questions on this channel. And you can download them on Spotify, Apple Music, any streaming service that you're on. You can buy it on iTunes. So give those songs a listen for me, please. I worked very hard on them. And if you're into any gaming content, twitch.tv/DungeonMaestroSeth. I stream 4 times a week and put exclusive YouTube content on my YouTube channel, Dungeon Maestro, linked just to the side of my channel. So thanks for stopping by today, guys, and I will catch you all later.